guys, it's Renee here at Model Domestic Church. I want to do a video with you guys today from my messy kitchen. All about using things that you get. It really does work, yeah. From getting, like when you get produce, get my words out. When you get produce from people in your community and how you want to be a good steward of it and use it wisely. So today at Mass, I saw that they had a whole bunch of baking apples for sale. They said $0 to $5 donation. And my husband ended up getting 2 bags of them. This is like half of 1 bag left. We have 2 of them. So I said, well, we're gonna make an apple pie today. So I'm cutting them up. Also earlier this week, my husband, he's helping a person in our neighborhood out with a car. And the gentleman brought over like a ton of potatoes. He said they're from South Dakota, so I don't know if he went there to get them. That's a heck of a drive, but he got them. So he probably got someone brought them out here. Anyway, so I was laying on the couch and I was so tired that day. I wasn't even laying. What am I talking about? I was sitting on the couch. And anyway, and my husband brought in the potatoes. So I got myself up immediately because I have found in the past that if someone brings me produce in a bag, like, oh, you want some of this? And I put it in the fridge. I've had stuff that, like, I haven't gotten to in a while. And that stuff can go bad. You don't want that to go bad. That's a gift from the Lord right there. So, so I got them, what? Oh. So, anyway, kids keep coming in now. So anyway, so I got up and I peeled them right away. I cut them up. I froze some. And tonight I'm making a homemade chicken noodle soup with the potatoes and apple pie for dessert with the apples from our parish. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that because it is kind of like, you know, it's harvest time right now and a lot of people are giving out produce because their kitchen has their garden has just too much stuff and they just can't handle it. And some people are just being really charitable. So I wanted to do a video about this because I think it's really, really important. Or maybe you have your own garden and you just have so much stuff coming out of it and you want to make sure you do right by what the Lord has brought to you through your abilities and through all your gardening skills. My baby girl is like into everything. Anyway, so I'm really excited about family dinner. I call that, and someone call Sunday dinner family dinner, and they're like, wasn't every meal family dinner? But for me, when I was growing up, we would always go to Louisiana every summer because that's where my mom's family is, and my dad's family was in Texas. She's in everything. And they would have just these big dinners. And as we all got older, I would notice and I would hear about how the kids were grown up and they all got married and stuff, but they would all come home for a family dinner on like Sunday or whenever. And I told myself, that's what I want in my family. I want to start a tradition of a family dinner so that when they get older, they always know on this day or that day that, you know, our table is set and there for them and their families to come. So Sunday has become that for us. And I used to make a gumbo every Sunday, but I'm just trying to make some different things. And now that it's fall, soup is like perfect. I was laughing because someone was like, you know, it went down 20 degrees and all the Midwesterners are having soup. But anyway, so yeah, so I'll show you what I got going on here right now. So my messy crock pot, y'all, don't judge me. Or you can, but that's it. So so far I have all the apples cut up, and this is gonna be a chicken noodle soup here. And it's just gonna be so good. I throw in whole carrots, baby carrots, all the potatoes, and about 2 large chicken breasts. And then I love making homemade bread, but I make these because they're a huge hit. And I'd rather it be a huge hit than try to go out of my way to bake, and then for some reason or another, it's not a huge hit. So yeah, so these, they're starting to defrost. So I go and lay them on don't break that now, baby. I lay these on the, like, you know, cookie sheets or whatever. And you let them rise for a couple hours. I need to get myself, I'm redoing my kitchen stuff because for a long time, we just didn't have money, at least not to spend on that. And so I would just get whatever I could free or cheap at Goodwill. And I'm at the point now where I just want to start getting like some really nice things with, for like my cookie sheets and for baking and for bread and stuff like that. So I'm going to start putting a little bit of money away and start budgeting so I can kind of revamp the kitchen, like the tools and things in the kitchen. I also want to add some Pioneer Woman stuff. I got this. This was my grandma's. My mother just brought it. So I was thinking about putting something in there. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm not going to put this video up though until I have a finished product. So I'm going to show you guys pictures along the way of my apple pie. And also, hopefully I'll remember to do this, what the soup looks like at the end and all that good stuff. Because I want to encourage you guys in your walk as homemakers and women in a family. Or maybe you're a woman who is dreaming and hoping to get married one day and you want to learn some skills for your future marriage, because I'm telling you, learning how to bake a pie is a beautiful art, and knowing how to do it and doing it well can really be a blessing to your family. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hey, so I decided to come out here. My baby girl, she's in her playpen, trying her to take a nap. Weaning has not gone very well. She won't drink milk. So anyway, that's a whole other video. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys while we're on the subject of being good stewards and just taking good care of what has been given to us. I want to talk to you guys about an idea that might sound kind of crazy to some people. It would have years ago to me, but it's something that has really blessed me in my walk as a homemaker. And that is this. My home is the most important place in the whole world to me. The people that live in this home are the most important people in the world to me. The city that we live in is the most important city in the world to me. The things that happen in this house, the food that is made, the activities that happen, the conversations that are said are the most important things. The bedrooms in this house are very important to me. The closets in those bedrooms, the clothes that hang in those bedrooms. Every kitchen cabinet, my stove, my refrigerator, my washer and dryer are the most important appliances ever. These things, like everything I've just said, is a huge part of why my heart is in my home. And whenever I start to find myself feeling really overwhelmed or fear, anxiety and stuff is like coming in more, I'm not talking like chemical stuff like postpartum depression. I'm talking about just like all this stuff's on my plate, all these things are going on. I have to reevaluate and ask myself, what is the most important thing to me right now? What is the most important place? Who are the most important people? And so on and so forth. I can say this with certainty because I know that, like, people might say, well, the church should be the most important place. And the church is so important. And our parish is the most important parish. I wrote this down too. I have this thing that's like, you know, when you have your goals or your things that you live by, I have a paper that has all of it written down. And it says on it, you know, our parish is the most important parish. Our diocese is the most important diocese to me. The reason is because if my heart is here in this vocation, my specific vocation, my vocation is my husband. His name is Armando. He is my vocation. My children, educating them and raising them with my husband is my vocation, is part of my vocation. Keeping my home so that all of us have a place that we come home to, that we feel safe, that we feel we can rest in. That's part of my vocation. What I make for the meals is part of my vocation. All of these things are a way that I point and center my life on Jesus Christ. That's why this channel is called My Little Domestic Church, because this is my domestic church. This is where our children grow to know who Jesus is. This is where my husband and I love one another and point each other to Jesus. And I just wanted to include this in this video about being a good steward and being very reverent of home and what that means in eternity. I'm raising souls. I'm raising body persons, obviously. I'm raising humans with souls, but these souls will live forever. And so what I give to them in these formative years and what I share with them and the joy and the beauty that I express to them, Like, all of that matters. My baby girl's trying to climb out of her playpen now. She's like, nap time's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna go get her. But I just wanted to share a little message with you guys. She's sitting down now. She's over there. Anyway, I just wanted to share that message kind of with you guys, or whatever you guys want to call it, whatever would be more comfortable. But that this is the most important place. And when I do, that's what I was saying before, when I get really anxious or when I start feeling stressed, it's usually because I have forgotten where the most important place and who the most important people are and all of that. And I start really putting my hands out in other places and getting involved in other things. I'm not judging any woman who works outside the home. I am not judging any woman who feels different than I do. I am sharing my heart with you guys to be an encouragement to those who are maybe feeling like they're on the similar, the similar path or the way that in which that you're living your lives. But like I said, absolutely no judgment toward women who works, because even like, I can't remember what it's called right now, but the encyclical, I think that's what it was, encyclical. Yeah, the Pope John Paul, or St. Paul the Great, wrote all about women and their place in the world. He talks about work. St. Gianna worked. She was a doctor, so I'm not talking negatively about that. You can still work and do a lot of things, and the most important place in the world still be your home and your family. I love it. There's a woman who has a homemaking channel. I can't think about what it's called right now, but she talks about how being a homemaker when you're not at home all the time, when you're working, and how you're still a homemaker. It's beautiful. But anyway, so my daughter and I are going to start working on the pie crust in a minute, and so I will definitely take you guys along on that as well.